What do you do, Joe? Welcome back to this video. This video, I'm gonna be showing you how you can make affiliate commissions using Google Sites. So, step one, head over to Google Sites and create a free Google site. It's free; you don't need to pay for anything. Then, step two is you need to find keywords that have a high search volume and low competition to write your articles about. So how do you find those articles? Simple. You will need a keyword research tool, and for this tutorial I'm going to be using KW Finder. You can get a free trial by heading over to KW Finder. I'm not an affiliate for this software just because I don't like the softwares. I find other better ways to do keyword research without using software. So you can see that you can just put in some keywords in this tool, then it will generate for you a bunch of keyword ideas with their respective keyword difficulty. So anything below 30 is good because you're going to be using Google Sites, so you don't have to worry about anything like keyword difficulty, because Google Sites will rank better than even an average WordPress site. So that's step two: find keywords with a low keyword difficulty and a good search volume. So you can see this keyword live part number 3. This is the numerology niche. This is a niche that is very good, and you can make a lot of money because people are very passionate about this numerology stuff. So, and if you look over here on the right, the domain authority of these websites is not that too scary. So if the domain authority for Google sites, I think it's around 80 or 70 something, is something 70s to 80s ish, something around those kinds. So you can see these websites are 35, 29, 21 is a very weak website. I think my website is even zero. I'm not so sure. So you can see these sites are 51, 64. These are not strong websites. So this means that this keyword is easy to rank for, and the tool will also tell you that this keyword is still easy. So you can see the keyword volume, and it tends to get more searches as the new year steps in. So that's something to keep in mind. So you can also look at the metrics here and find those keywords. So that is step two. Step three is to go ahead and write the real article. So the first thing you need to do is head over to Google. Let's copy this exact keyword. Then I'm gonna go search for this very keyword on Google. Then we're gonna go and check the content length. This is a very important step that most people always skip. So you must always check the content length. So head over to this website. So this person has a featured snippet, I think. Okay, I'll show you a way you can steal this featured snippet. So I'm gonna highlight everything, then we count these words. So this is 3,000 words, 3,160 words. So if you don't know how to count the content length, you can just get a free extension. It's called word counter. It will count for you the words. You just highlight everything on the website, and it won't work for all websites that don't allow highlighting. So some websites don't allow highlighting on their articles, so you should keep in mind it may not work for some websites. So you can see this article is 3,000 words. So you can see, let's move on to the next. Highlight everything on the page. This is 900 words, so this is not a long article. We can probably beat this one with Google Sites, so it's not a scary factor. Then let's close that one out. We move on to the next. Highlight everything, then count these words. This is 1,800 words, not so scary. So let's highlight everything, count. This is 1,300 words. So you can see the patterns here. The content length is somehow short. It's not that too overwhelming. Anything that's over 5,000 words, that would be a keyword I advise you to stay away from, because it's gonna be hard to write 5,000 words. Even for a normal blogger who is experienced, it will take you some time to write 5,000 words. So these articles are not so this article has just been written a few days ago. You can see it's March 14th and today is the 25th as the time of recording this video. So you can see this article is just a few days old and it's already ranking here, and this article is the one which is 900 words. So I'm sure this website is ranking because of the domain authority, something like that. Let's go back and check. Yeah, something, yeah, it's ranking because of the domain authority. So if for you wrote an article which is longer than the one she wrote, and let's say it's 2000 words, you can outrank her, take her spot, and then all these will move down because you're using Google Sites. So Google Sites will rank better than an average website. So how do you optimize your Google site articles? Let me open up one of my best articles. Let me show you. Let's go to this one, this speech yellow one. I'm not sure whether this has ranked. I'm not so sure because it's just a couple of days old. I've just written this, and you can see Spichello is Spichello review is in the title. I have Spichello in the first sentence here. Then I have Spichello in the first subheadline here. Then I have images which also make people skim through the content. Then I have links. These are affiliate links linking out to the affiliate products that I'm promoting. I'm not so sure whether this article is written, but I'll go ahead and check. So you can see I'm adding Spichello in the titles, the subheadlines. You only add these if it only makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, they don't keyword stuff because your articles won't rank. So I'm giving them alternatives. So how do you get these alternatives? So when you go, let's say this is your target keyword, live part number 3, scroll all the way to the end, you can see these related searches. So for this example, the keyword that will automatically fit in this article is this live part number 3 compactability, or I don't know what the heck that is, but I hope you get the idea. So articles or subheadlines that are related to the keyword you're targeting, add them in your very article. This is exactly how I got these subheadlines. So you may also rank for those subheadlines as well, or even get a featured snippet. So to steal the featured snippet, all you need to do is to head over to the Google search result that has the featured snippet and see where they wrote the featured snippet. So let me highlight all this so that I don't lose it. Then I can scroll all the way to the top. So you can see they got a featured snippet in the paragraph or something. I think it's towards the end. So all you need to do is to go ahead and write the same paragraph or even make it better. So you just need to make this whole text. Let me highlight the exact text. This whole text here, read it and see how you can make it better, or how you can make it shorter and give the best answer possible at the beginning of your article here. So when you're starting your article, this is where you put your answer target. So it's an answer target. This is a sneaky method on how you can steal this featured snippet. So you can go ahead and read this, because this is what Google thinks this is the answer to the meaning of life part number 3. So go ahead and read this, do your own research, read as many of these articles as you can to get an idea of what the topic is about, then write the best answer you can write. If the article that's ranking for the featured snippet is or gives the best answer possible, then it won't work. So if it's kind of off track and you think you can even make it better, that's when you should go ahead to steal the featured snippet. So method number 2 to use Google Sites to make money is to use this for lead generation. So if you're promoting CPA offers or clickbank offers that pay per action or per sign up, so this can be webinars or anything like that. So let me show you an example of a person doing this in real time. So if you go ahead and look for the keyword clickbank autopilot or money making software, this keyword gets about 500 searches a month, but you can see the website's Pinterest is ranking here. Pinterest is easy to outrank because these are just images, and Google gives preference to blog articles. So go ahead and write this. So you can see the result number 5, I think it's number 5, yeah, is Google Sites, and this Google site is way too old. Let me click on it. This is the old version of Google Sites which was there in the earlier years before Google updated their interface. So you can see, let me click on this button here. You can see it takes us to this hope dot something like this. I think I know this guy. I'm not so sure, but I think it's the same guy behind the passive whatever 3660 whatever that offer. I think it's the same guy. I'm not so sure, but you can see that he's using Google Sites for lead generation. So he's generating leads for his webinar or the affiliate whatever he's promoting. I think it's a webinar. Yeah, I'm not so sure, but you can see that you can use Google Sites for lead generation. So that's the second way you can make money for from Google Sites. So once again, the very important thing you need to do